Why do you need to diet on less calories than you think? So, hello everybody, welcome to the Mr. Strong and Mr. Tickle podcast. Well, we're going with that temporarily until I grow a pair. But yeah, hope all is good with you.
Yep, all good, Mark.
I'm Mark, this is Emmett, and we are going to discuss in this video why you need to diet on less calories than you thought anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's a lot of people, especially when I'm online and they say to them, or even when I'm talking to people in person and they hear maybe of a person's transformation and they see maybe a screenshot of their calories, how much they're currently on, and they take it completely out of context 100%. And they think, oh, them calories are way too low for that person. Yeah. That it's going to bring them down a rabbit hole of terrible things altogether, and the world's going to crumble around them.
And I literally put this up on a post last night with a client's transformation. So she dropped 8 kg in 15 weeks, did really well. And you know, I said on that post, like, she had social events, she had a holiday to Spain, she had weddings, she had loads of different things going on, and her calories gradually came down, obviously whenever they needed to. Like when the scales was stalling for maybe a week or two, we'd make adjustments. Like we were obviously increasing things like her steps as well. But her calories finished up on 1380. And like that, somebody might hear that and think, oh my God, that's so low. How could you diet on that? Do you know, like she was literally only on that amount of calories for the last couple of weeks. She might have started on maybe 1800, and then we could have pulled 100 here and there whenever we needed to. So she finished on 1380 for like that a couple of weeks. She adhered to the diet for the time frame that we had set out to get to the body composition levels that she wanted to get to, and now she's back to maintenance.
And that's kind of the problem, as you said there, when people will see, like, say, a screenshot of somebody's current calories. They don't know what their current goal is. They don't know their experience with dieting, their relationship with food as well, if it is in a good place, if they're ready to be pushed a little bit more in order to achieve what they're setting out. 100%. And that's the problem I think I see a lot with people when they're maybe self-coaching themselves or have came to me from dieting in the past and say, oh, I was on 2,000 calories and I wasn't losing weight. There's a lot of things that we need to address there. 100%. So number one is your accuracy.
Yeah.
Number two, how long were you doing them? How active were you at that time? Were you
training? How was your sleep? How was your stress?
All these things are factors. Your actual workplace. Are you working, sitting down at a desk all day, or are you out in the field working, farming,
activity
or
levels,
something? So if you have more sedentary lifestyle, even what you do with your friends and family at the weekend, are you sitting up on a high stool, or are you out for walks, going to cafes, whatever it may be. But the point being, usually when it comes to dieting and getting through a successful diet phase, there will have to be adjustments throughout. Taking my personal experience in the last 6 weeks, my calories have dropped twice. So I would have started at the very beginning on about 2,500 calories, which for me is about, I would have said at the time, about 400 or 500 calorie deficit. Because I had been consuming about 3,000 calories when I was maintaining or when I've pushed my performance. Now I am on 2,050 calories. So if you take from the very beginning, that's 1,000 calories in the difference. And if you were to say to someone, oh, that's too much of a deficit, however, you haven't seen what I've been doing in between.
Context matters.
Yes, and that definitely boils down to the clients as well, because in the past as well, I have had clients get in ridiculous shape on 2,500 calories. 6-pack shredded.
It's completely individual.
I have had clients coming into photo shoots on maybe 1,100 calories.
1,000 even.
1,000
but it's
calories.
for a very short period of time, and that's the thing that gets completely blown out of the water. Like, you know, if you're on that amount of calories, yes, it's low. Don't get us wrong. It's very low. Is it enjoyable? No, absolutely not. Photo shoots are extreme, and coming towards the end, like I've dieted, like I'm 90 kilos at the minute. I've dieted for photo shoots on 1,400. So if you have females who are probably half my weight, being on 1,000 or 1,100 calories for a couple of weeks is not going to do them any harm.
But it's necessary.
Exactly. And it's the goal dependent. Like, you're not just going to have somebody on 1,100 or 1,200 calories for the crack. But if they want to get absolutely shredded for a photo shoot, then it may be necessary.
Yeah, and that's a completely valid goal to chase if they're looking to get in a shape that they have only imagined or have dreamed about. Because like at the end of the day, when we were running the photo shoots in the past, there was people looking at the camera monitor after getting their images taken, and they were like, oh my God, is that me? Like, and they could only have dreamed of that when they began their prep maybe 12 weeks before.
Literally in the shape of their lives. And that's where we hope to be in 4 weeks' time. And that requires sacrifice and pushing yourself to places you may not really want to go.
Yeah, and unfortunately, with a diet, sometimes you do have to push yourself that little bit more than what you thought initially. Like my calorie, I didn't think that I'd be on these calories at the moment, but then again, look, I have to suck it up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to crash and burn after it or anything like that, but that will be individual as well. So that's what makes a really good coach, is having the experience or the knowledge to know whether to push somebody. Yeah. It's my first photo shoot prep, so maybe it's a case that I shouldn't be pushed too hard. I'm ready for it physically and mentally, but some people mightn't be. So maybe it's a case that they shouldn't be pushed as hard.
Yeah. And that's, again, I said that in the post, it's completely individual dependent. Like that's what coaching is all about. It's not one size fits all. It's about coaching the individual that's in front of you, and that's what good coaches do. Yeah,
because there's a lot of, what are they called, couch quarterbacks online making comments, seeing people getting great results and thinking, 1,500 calories, that's way too low for that lad. No, it's not. It's completely dependent on the person and at that time.
Even people have said to me, people had often asked me, how many calories are you on now? And I'm on 1950, 1960. And sure, that's way too low for you. It's like, again, context matters. You don't know what I'm doing, you don't know what my goals are, etc.
You know my name, not my story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a fact though. It's a fact. No, and it's not overly enjoyable to be this low. And for me, I'm 90 odd kilos, 1900 calories. It's a relatively small amount of food, but at the end of the day, it's necessary to achieve the goal that I want to achieve.
Pretty much. And a lot of the time as well, this is when the nutrition side of things comes into play, is how are you treating those 1900 odd calories?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You could have 2 meals at McDonald's and, be starving 24/7 and look like shite and feel like shite. Or you can do what I'm doing and have 4 good quality meals per day. Yeah,
so that's the side of things that people often overlook, is the actual quality of those calories as well. Because they do, when the main focus is calories, but the quality of
what's making up those calories
is just as important. And especially when you're this deep into a diet and we're only a couple of weeks out from, say, your end goal, that's when it matters the most.
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover, and what we wanted to cover in this video in particular is to let people know that sometimes calories might have to be a little bit lower than what you expect, but if the end goal is to get to a certain body weight or a certain body composition, more importantly, sometimes you do need to make those short-term sacrifices to get there.
Yeah, and sometimes you might prescribe somebody 1,500 calories and they're really rigidly adherent to it. Like, as you said, accuracy matters. They're being 100% accurate. They're still not dropping. Okay, well, they're not in a deficit, so we need to go a little bit lower. We might need to drop another 200 calories. You might end up on 1,300 calories for the last couple of weeks of your diet. It's not the end of the world.
No. And the sooner you get to that, so that's the great thing of having an end goal such as the photo shoot. Sooner we get to that, we know that the calories will increase afterward. And we did that with our group photo shoots back in the past as well. So after they had the photo shoot, they would get their increased calories.
Straight back to maintenance,
Straight back up to maintenance. Yeah. So if that person that was on maybe 1,400 calories, next week they could see themselves back up to 2,000. Yeah. See how the body reacts to that. Give them 7 days on it, and maybe they stabilize things. Another 10%, 2,200 calories the week after that, 2,400, and that's how you will rebuild that body recomp after a photo shoot, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing as well.
100%.
So I'm probably, well, I hope, anyways, I'm up to about 2.5, 2.6.
The same. That's what I'm hoping for pretty much straight afterwards.
No, Jake and Shane, if you're watching this.
I hope you're watching, boys. But just to finish on it, hunger as well. And we spoke about this in our last episode. When you see calories dropping that low, straight away you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be so hungry. you might be a little bit hungry, and that's just a factor. Like, you need to be a little bit hungry. As we said in the previous episode, if you want to lose weight and if you want to achieve that end goal, hunger is part of that process. Like, and people nowadays seem like they're a little bit afraid of hunger. As soon as they're hungry, they feel like they have to eat. You don't. Like, just relax. Your next meal is coming in an hour or two. Suck it up and just get to your next meal.
I'm hungry right now. That's why I'm sucking that.
Me too. It's time for my next meal. I'm getting hangry.
Yeah, what time? 1:20. I'll be having my next one at 2:00. My pot of oats is waiting for me. It's calling me name.
I'm having 2 Slimsters with 150 grams of chicken. Nice.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'm having my oats bowl and my yogurt bowl as well,
Nice.
with frozen raspberries.
And I think that's something we're going to do in an upcoming episode, is show you exactly what we are eating and show you what we have been eating over the last while to achieve what we've been achieving.
Yeah, we will be indeed. Yeah. But with that as well, because we have and it's nice to document this because it's experience that will be taken on into the group coaching. So obviously we've mentioned in previous episodes the likes of EM8, which will be launching in August time. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for that. So if you have any interest or want to know more information on that as well, make sure to click the link below and it'll give you more info on that. But if you have any questions or if you are enjoying the videos, make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And until the next one.
All liking, sharing and subscribing is all greatly appreciated. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace and love.
Peace.